welcome to Fuzzy Dragons, and this is another Art Addicts Alliance Discord group collaboration. I'll put the names down below because I'm actually not 100% sure actually who's still in and out of the group. We've had a couple people leave, we've had a couple people join, so I'll put a link to the Discord thing below. But we had two themes we could choose from this month, or last month technically, well this month, because this should have been up like a week ago. And I've just been like feeling like crap the last week, so I haven't been doing a hell of a lot of drawing that I normally do. So, but our themes were festival or rainbow. Now, technically, I guess I could have combined the two, and like a whole, maybe I guess like pride event maybe. But I decided we'll just do rainbow. And my initial thing was to do a kind of Scarab design because I like doing them. Yeah, they can be a little repetitive, I guess, but I like doing them. So blah, you know, and
they're good.
Yeah, I like the way they look. And so what I do is I sketch it in, I like the mirror function in Corel Painter, so I use that. So I sketch it because it mirrors whatever you draw on whatever side of the program, like a mirror, right? So I sketch that, which is what I've done. I've taken the sketch and I put it into Affinity Designer. Now I only ink half of it. I put a line down the middle, and then I only ink half of it. Because what I do, and I don't remember if I show it in the end, I don't think I do, but once I ink all this, and I use a function, I can't remember what the function is called, but it automatically makes the line like whatever width I want it to, so it kind of doubles the line. Saves on work. You know, work smart, not hard. Right? So, my initial actually idea for this was like an Art Nouveau kind of thing, so it kind of looks like that in the end. So I'm quite happy with that. But, so like I said, I ink, I'm just messing, I keep forgetting layers. I forgot to name my layers on this, and normally I'm starting to get in the habit of doing it so I don't, get lost, but...
Well, yeah, it's because you'll say to me, where's this not working? Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll get a pile, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3,
yeah.
layer 4, layer 5, layer 26. Which one's which? I don't know.
I know, and I've been doing it.
And that's why I'd say to you sometimes, like, from the start, if you just layer...
Yeah, exactly.
Not layered,
name.
I'm thinking hair for some reason, because I'm touching my hair and I went...
Yeah, layered hair and stuff, yeah.
Like, if you name them from the start, like, background...
Yeah.
Outline, sketch, base colours,
exactly.
upper colours.
I forgot.
That's what I forgot. Mistake.
I just, like I said, last week my brain wasn't 100%, yeah. But I don't actually, these tail feather thingies, like the lotus flowers, I don't actually end up doing them in the end. They look cool. I might do them on something else in the future, but for this, I was like, they didn't quite look right. So I ended up not doing them. They look right in the sketch, but once I had it inked, I was like, nah, delete, didn't look right. So I tried to do it here, and it didn't end up looking right. I don't know why. Just sometimes things just don't look right. The rest of it looked fine, but this didn't quite. And I tried different variations. I tried with the lilies. I tried with like the Art Nouveau kind of roses, the fake little flower lotus stylized lotus on the tail feathers, but nothing looked right. So I don't end up doing it. You do see it here. I actually forgot I had it on here, but it shows I did try it. But it just didn't work.
I wonder how slow YouTube can make the video go, because some people might need, like a 0.05
I know, normally
speed.
I would do the CC on this, but this is supposed to put this up today. I might have time tomorrow, Sunday, to do it.
I'm just meaning how fast you're talking.
I know, because I gotta get this done before 4. That's why I'm talking a little fast. But, so I might do the CC. Maybe I'll do that later, I'm not really sure. But this is it finished. Yeah, I've deleted the thing. Then I put it into, Clip Studio Paint, because I was going to originally shade the colors, and I find it easy to do that in Clip Studio compared to the vector thing, right? But I didn't end up doing that. I could do it in the future, possibly, but so I just used flat colors, and of course rainbow, so I picked like red, orange, Roy GB, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, right? So I just put various colors and stuff like that. Now, you've never heard of that before, Roy GB.
Yeah, I remember red and yellow and pink and
green, I'd never heard of that.
Orange and violet and blue.
And I'd never heard of that.
I don't know what that is. I know it's probably a song, but I have no idea what it's called, who sings it, or anything like that.
Yeah, so I mean, there's all different things to remember certain things, but I've always known Roy GB. You gotta look it up.
I've heard it like all my life. I don't know if people singing it.
Yeah, no, I've never heard it before.
Peggy Lee.
Is it from like reading Rainbow or something?
I have no idea who Peggy Lee even is.
No, could be from a show. I'm not sure what it's from.
It is from 90. No, that's the person. I don't know when she sung this. 1955.
Oh, so it's quite old.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. 1955.
Huh. Well, okay.
Guy who wrote it was a guy called Arthur Hamilton.
All right.
He wrote the song Cry Me a River.
Now, what I'm doing here is you can see I'm filling in the little overflow spaces to be the colors they should be. You can do that with Clip Studio. You just like paint unfilled areas and it kind of overwrites what the mistakes.
Excuse me.
So I've already done one half of it, but I'm going to show you the other half.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see what the colors look like first, try out the colors first.
And I found out what it's from.
What?
It's from a movie called Pete Kelly's Blues.
Never heard of it.
Me neither. It's a musical drama from 1955.
Okay.
Leader of a jazz band is felling musicians to stand up to a gangster who's extorting them for agents' fees in Prohibition era Kansas
Seems
City.
like an odd song to be in about a gangster movie, but
It's also a gangster movie. There's probably some. You know,
all right. Well, this is it finished. It kind of looks like stained glass. I quite like that actually. It looks kind of neat. But this is it done. It's the rainbow thing. It kind of looks rainbow and colorful, which is good. Next video, I have no idea what I'm doing. It may be up Tuesday. I'll try to get back on regular schedule. I'm not 100% sure. I might go back to just doing do one video a week, like on a Friday, and a couple shorts in between. I'm not 100% sure. Probably one video a week, maybe, or if I do 2 videos, it'd be like 2-parters or 3-parters. If I do like bigger things, especially if I did a traditional piece like colored pencil, because it takes a lot longer. There'll be more than one video for that, which will be fine. There's gonna be something to do. But this is it finished. Thanks for listening to me ramble extremely fast. Listening to him.
Yeah, I haven't even got a word in edgeways today.
I know, because I'm trying to talk really fast. And, like I said, I'll try to get the closed caption done. If I don't, I apologize. I'm really trying my best.
Okay, that's why that song's in there, because it's a musical crime film based on a
Oh.
1951 radio series.
Okay. The things you learn, and my headphones fell off my head. This kind of hurts because they're stuck in my hair. Ow!
Why my mum was kind of like singing it.
Oh.
Because it was repeated when she was a kid.
Oh, that makes sense, because your mum likes musicals too, so...
It's also, because she was born in 1960, and this
Yeah.
was 1955, so of course, when she remembers it, it's going to be on TV as repeats or whatever.
Exactly. So, yeah, so, interesting. Learn something every day. There's my fact of the day.
I never knew what I was 40 years old, and I still, to this day, did not know. The joy of, the internet, because years ago, I would find no way to find out.
That's exactly. Joys of the internet. Sometimes it's for good. So, like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, share it if you like, if you want to, leave a comment if you won't, if you like, you don't have to, if you don't want to, but it's always nice when people do. And like I said, I'll be back sometime next week, depending on if my health and if I dislocate other fingers.
Or if I duff my knee or whatever.
And you need help, yeah.
Yeah, because I wrecked my knee in the treadmill.
Yeah, and I fell the other day.
Monumentally sore, and then she kind of was about to fall at the top of the stairs.
So he caught me, but I fell forward and hit my knee.
And of course she was.
I landed hard on my knee, and so we're both
better
like
than going backwards down the stairs.
That's true.
You were liable to do.
Yes, so it's better messing up my knee than falling downstairs and maybe breaking the neck. But so. So come back, I don't know, sometime next week. Ring the little notification bell and you'll know when I post. Okay, bye.